It's hollow glitter. Okay, sorry. I saw rainbows and sparkles and I got excited. Hey everybody, and welcome back! So today I am in a Disney mood, if you couldn't tell. I've got my rose gold ears on and I've got my Minnie Mouse, one of my Minnie Mouse tank tops. And today we are going to be looking at some Disney princess dolls. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably know that I have not been a huge fan of the Hasbro Disney dolls. They're just not my favorite. The way that they're designed and their style, like the face, and they have just a huge lack of articulation, and even when they have articulation, it's very limited. It's like mild articulation. But anyway, so I got these dolls a while ago. These are the Hasbro Disney Princess Royal Collection, I believe. Yeah, Royal Collection. There we go, Royal Collection. So also, still, sorry about the lighting. If my camera does weird things with the lighting, I'm using natural light coming in from my window to film this. So anyway, so yeah, I have Jasmine and Mulan. These are some of my favorite princesses to collect the dolls for. There was not a lot in this collection. I think there was also a Ariel doll, and I really want her as well because she's in her pink dress, which is not common because recently they've been putting Ariel in like her green dress that you see her in the parks, which I love, but I really like the fact that she was in her pink dress for that one. And I think that this line is actually really pretty. So like I said, it's a slightly older line now at this point. I think these came out before the Style series dolls came out, which was a couple years ago now. And I've had these. I've literally had these sitting in my closet for a couple years at this point, I think. Or at least over a year. It has to be at this point. I don't know. Does it say when they came out? That's upside down. Welcome to my channel. 2017. So yeah, it's been a couple years since these came out, and when they first came out, I did not get them because I wasn't buying the Hasbro Disney dolls. They just weren't my cup of tea. But I waited a little bit, and then they went on sale on Amazon. So if you don't know, giving you trade secrets of a doll collector here, if you shop on Amazon, Amazon has this thing called Amazon Warehouse. Now, what they do is when they have products that get damaged in the warehouse, like this, the box being crushed or something, or let's say that they get returns back sometimes, and things have been open or damaged or something like that, if it is resellable, if they're able to resell it, they will resell it just under a different listing. Or it'll be on the same listing, but just like as a different seller, and they will sell it at a discounted price. And I'm able to get some really, really good prices, like dolls that are normally $35, I've gotten for like less than $10. So yeah, so that's actually how I got these. They were, I don't remember the price. So editing Chad, pay attention and like look up the price of these. I'll put the price right here if I remember while I'm editing. But yeah, so that's the price that they were. And when I got them, once again, I don't remember what price I paid because I've had them for so long at this point, but I paid less than $10 for each of these. So I think I paid maybe like $7 to $8 each because they were on the Amazon. Oh, and see, there's even like little stickers here for like the Amazon warehouse deals. This is an official inspected, like it's been inspected and said that it's able to be resold. So yeah, my Mulan doll, the box is crushed, but luckily the doll is in perfect condition on the inside. And I got really lucky with this. This must have been like a return or something because I don't see anything wrong with Jasmine or with her box. So speaking of the box, let's actually start looking at the dolls. So I love the way that these are displayed in their box. This archway, they have like these archways around them that's cardboard. It's just part of the background. I mean, I guess you could probably use it as like a playset after, but these are really pretty. I actually really like the way they're displayed in these boxes. And what's cool is they come with stands. So I'll show you that. Like Jasmine's is the magic carpet. Mulan's is like loose in the package. It's well, it's partially loose in the package, but it's like a a lotus flower or something, so we'll see that. But anyway, so here is Mulan. Mulan is like one of the few Disney princesses from Hasbro that I actually really do like her face. I think Mulan is just one of the prettiest dolls anyway. Like anybody that's made a Mulan doll, they've always looked gorgeous to me. And I actually, she's one of the only ones that I've actually bought for myself for my own collection is the Hasbro Mulan. So I did get other than these two. I'm talking about like the little budget ones. But on the back of the box, it shows a really cool picture of the character. Here you've also got a picture of Mushu. Mushu does not come with the doll, unfortunately. I do actually have another Mulan doll. I'm going to be doing a separate video with Disney Store dolls. I've got a few that I still want to open, so I'm going to do that in a different video. But there's a Mulan that does actually have a little Mushu with her, so that's kind of cool. And then here is the back of Jasmine's box. So she's sitting with Raja. Oh, and I don't know if I actually mentioned, but the reason that I'm in such a Disney mood is because finally we're going to be going back to Disneyland, and I am so excited for that. Me and my mom have been annual pass holders in the past, and now we have our Magic Key, which is basically the new version of the annual passes for Disneyland, and they also have them for Disney World and everything. I'm just so excited. We had plans to go in 2020. I was going to go for my birthday in May, and then we were going to go as a family for Thanksgiving, and we all know how 2020 went. So that didn't happen. And so it's been over 2 years at this point since I've been to the parks, not including my trip to downtown Disney. That I don't count because we didn't get to go on rides and there wasn't any shows or anything. It was literally just shopping and food. But I mean, it was definitely nice, and I definitely, we could technically count that. But it has been over 2 years since I've had an actual Disneyland trip or experience. So I'm so excited to be going back. And because I know, like, it's real, like, we've already bought the tickets and, like, you booked the hotels and everything, I'm just so anxious to get back that all of my Disney dolls that I've been saving up, I want to open. I'm not going to be doing nothing but Disney dolls because I do know that some of my viewers are, not that you're not fans of Disney dolls, but you like to see other stuff. So I will be kind of like, doing alternating different types of videos, but I will be doing a lot of my Disney related content leading up to our trip. And I will be doing some more Disneyland videos, so I will be recording while I am there, and I will be making some videos for that. So look forward to that. It's going to be in November, so those videos will probably be after that, and I probably will be doing some live streams while I'm in the park. I should be opening these while I'm talking about this. Actually, I'm just going to get them open off camera really quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and this was cute for a minute, but I was going to commit to the bit, but I need to... Nah, not right now. Anyway, so here they are out of the box, and I think these dolls are stunning. I think that Hasbro did a really good job at designing whoever the designer was for these, good job. Like, these are so pretty. So let's look at Jasmine first. So she's in like her turquoise, outfit with her little crop top and her harem pants, which I love. It's a classic Jasmine look. It's one of my favorites. But they did also add this, I don't know what it's actually called, but it's basically like an extra skirt or like a train added on to the pants. And I like it. It's kind of reminiscent of the movie. And this actually if I remember correctly, I think this came out around the time that the live action Aladdin movie came out. And Jasmine in that version had this big old long train like that. But anyway, I love that they're kind of incorporating like peacock feather designs in a lot of Jasmine's aesthetic recently. I think that it goes really well with her color scheme and everything. I love the turquoise and gold combination. Is that hollow? It's hollow glitter. Okay, sorry. I saw rainbows and sparkles and I got excited. The only thing is it, well, first of all, let's see here. Yeah, there's a little bit of, I don't know if you could actually see that, but there's, oh yeah, right there. You can kind of see it. There's a little bit of glitter coming off, which, not my favorite, but, it's not terrible. It's not falling off. I don't see any on my desk anywhere, so, yet. We all know how glitter works. Anyway, I wanted to show you the stand. The stand is so cute, because it's carpet. It's just two pieces, click together. Anyway, so here is the doll. First, I was really excited. She's fully articulated. So like, she's got movement at the head, of course at the shoulders, at the elbows, wrists, the hip, and the knee. So that's exciting. I like, usually Hasbro dolls either have jointed elbows or they have jointed knees. They usually don't have both. So the fact that they do, like, I think the last time they did that was Descendants, but they haven't had Disney Descendants dolls out for quite a while. Like, since before Toys R Us went out of business. So anyway, yeah, so she is fully articulated and I love that. She has a lot of cute little accessories. Let's take an up close look. First of all, her face is really pretty. They do have rooted eyelashes, which is not my favorite, especially since the eyelashes just kind of like jut straight out of her face. They're not like curled up at all. But I've never really been a fan of eyelashes like this on doll scale because they always look like Bianca Del Rio, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, they're not small enough. They don't look natural on the Disney princesses. So she's got little plastic accessories, her earrings, her necklace, her headband, and there is some painted details on them. She also has this little bracelet and this belt thing, which is really pretty. And then here are her shoes. Oh, this one's trying to come off. But they are rubber banded on, and these shoes, in my experience, do not stay on very well, so I'm just gonna leave those rubber bands on. What's cool is the hair has a little bit of tinsel rooted in it, but it's only a little bit, so you don't have like a whole bunch of tinsel to ruin it. Oh, she's got these little plastic stays in the back of her head. I'll cut those out later. So, but her face is really, really pretty, and I think they did a really good job on the face paint. I don't see like any defects or anything like that. Also, look at those eyebrows being on fleek and everything. I'm shook. The hair is like, it's a good quality, but it's not a good hair fiber they chose to go with. Like, it's the cheaper, like, I feel like it's either a cheap nylon or a polypropylene, and I keep making those claims like I actually know what I'm talking about. This is just from my personal experience and, like, you know, my experience with dolls and stuff like that. I'm not a professional. I don't actually know what the fibers are, but it feels like other dolls that have polypropylene. But if it is polypropylene, it is a higher quality, if that makes any sense. So, like, the hair feels better than, like, it's not the same level as the budget dolls from Hasbro. It's a nice, it's like a little bit smoother hair texture for both of the dolls, in fact. But Mulan, especially, since her hair is so straight, it definitely does kind of have that cheap feel. It's not a nice nylon like OMG or Rainbow High, and it is not, and it's not saran like Bratz or Barbie. So those are like my favorite types of hair for doll hair, and I wish that all dolls had that type of hair, but I understand that, like, you know, they have to make certain decisions to fit certain price points and stuff like that. So earlier I was talking about the articulation and stuff like that and how it's kind of like mild articulation. This is what I'm talking about. So, like, she can bend her arm, like she could go up and then bend it about that much. But my Froggy stuff likes to point out, like, if they can look like they're holding a cell phone, then it's good articulation. She can't do that. Like, her arm doesn't bend any more than that. Whereas if you look at a Monster High doll, for example, which this is the Monster High doll that I gave a makeover to from the thrift store. If you want to see that video, then I'll put a card up there if I remember. But anyway, so, like, this doll has articulation where she can touch her face. You know, she has a lot more range of motion with the joints that she has. So it's just a lot more posability. And then you look at Hasbro and it's like, they tried. they tried, but that's about as far as they can go. So it's not the best. And then same thing with, like, the knees. She can bend her knee. Actually, the articulation for the knees are fine. It's actually kind of like about the same. I mean, it's still not a full bend. That's as much as she can do. But you know what? It's better than nothing. I really shouldn't complain. Okay, so let's look at Mulan now. I think that Mulan is just stunning. Like, I think she is so pretty. Like, just look at her face. She is so pretty. I really, really like the way that they made Mulan look. I think they did such a good job. But once again, these fake eyelashes, or these rooted eyelashes, they make her eyes look slightly wonky, and I don't like that. So I could really do without these rooted eyelashes. But just like Jasmine, she has some accessories here, earrings, a little headpiece. This is supposed to be like that comb that she had in the movie and stuff like that. She comes with a fan. She doesn't have any bracelets or necklace or anything like that. And then instead of a necklace, she came with this kind of like wrap or shawl. Really, it's just like a strip of fabric. It's not finished, or, you know, like it's not hemmed on the edges or anything, but it's cute. I like it. It's an extra little detail that adds a layer of depth to her costume. Here are her shoes. I love this color. This, like, I don't even know. It's like a candy apple red or something. I don't even know what to call it, but I love it. It's so pretty. It's almost like a coral, but still kind of in the red pink family. And then her articulation is unfortunately a little different than Jasmine's. She has movement at the head, the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist, just like Jasmine. But she does not have articulated knees. So you can see there, her knees are just the static pose. So this is what I was talking about, where like they may have articulated elbows, but they don't have articulated knees. This is how Hasbro normally does it, which is unfortunate. I mean, the good thing is that the dolls can sit down pretty well. Like their legs go straight out. A lot of dolls that I've seen recently that don't have articulation, when their legs go out, they either go out, like they rotate and they're splayed out, or they don't go up all the way, so the doll can't actually like sit on the shelf, and she can actually sit down, which is nice. So at least the hip joint is pretty good. And then here's her little fan that she has. So like I mentioned before, her hair is that like cheaper quality hair, so it kind of feels dry, but it is nice and smooth, so that's definitely good. Her hair is kind of pulled up into this little kind of halfway bun thing, so it's kind of cute. And I like the color of green they decided to add because it goes with her outfit. Here's her stand really quick. I just wanted to show you. It's kind of like the little lotus flower, and it's pink. Speaking of her outfit, I think this is my favorite thing about this doll. This is gorgeous. Look at all of the designs with the cherry blossoms. That's what it is. It's a cherry blossom, not a lotus. I mean, it could be a lotus, I guess, but like it's a cherry blossom flower, because in the movie she had all the cherry blossoms and, like, you know, the petals were falling and stuff like that, and they put that on her dress. I'm in love with this pattern. I love the color combination of green and pink together. I think that it goes really well, and it's got like this beautiful ombre. It's like a darker green on the outside and then a lighter green on the inside of the dress to almost like a light yellow color. And then of course she has like her little wrap around her waist. It's movie accurate, but it's like a variation on the dress from the movie. And I just think it's so pretty. I love both of these dolls. Like the design of their costume is just so pretty. I look angry when I'm saying that. I don't know why. I love these so much. Okay, so that is the Royal Collection Jasmine and Mulan dolls from Hasbro. I really, really like these dolls, which is surprising for me because I have just not been a fan of the Hasbro Disney dolls. So I wish that they would do more like this, like go back to the fully articulated. I wish that they would even use like the Disney Descendants bodies for the Disney princesses, because the Disney Descendants had way better articulation. Like it wasn't like my favorite doll line for articulation, but it was much better than what they put for the Disney princesses right now. So, but yeah, and I wish that they would put this much thought and like detail into their costumes all the time, because this is so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, I mean, there's little things that I wish were a little better, like the quality of the fabrics that they used, the quality of the hair fibers they used, the little bit better articulation, stuff like that. But for the most part, color me impressed. I'm really happy with these. They've been sitting in my closet waiting for me to review them. And I've had them, like I said, since 2017, or no, 2018 probably. I think I got them I did not get them when they first came out. So I got them sometime in 2018, and I've just had them for a couple years now. I'm happy to finally get them out of the box, partially because it's taking up less room in my closet, but partially because I really wanted to take a look at these out of the box and see what they were like. So yeah, let me know what you think about these dolls, if you got any of them, and if you have Ariel, let me know if her hair is good, because the Ariel dolls tend to have better hair for some reason. I don't know what the red hair in a different type of material, or maybe polypropylene in a red color, comes out much better than other colors. colors, but the Ariel dolls tend to have better hair for some reason. And I'm hoping that that's the same thing, because after I see these, I'm going to check and see if I can get a good price on that Ariel, because at this, you know, level of detail and, you know, like as pretty as these are, I would definitely love to get that. And I wish that they did more. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to get going because I really want to get this edited and uploaded so that way I can go do some other stuff today. I have plans to go be a nerd with my friend Ed. We're going to play some Final Fantasy XI. So let me know in the comments if you've ever played Final Fantasy XI, and if you did, what server you on, because that is one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm so excited to be playing it again. So anyway, I got to get going, but I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.